Hi all signs and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today we're doing your timeless Sunday check-in for all signs from Aries all the way through to Pisces. If this is your first time here, then welcome to the channel. Thank you for choosing this video. I'm going to run through all of the signs all in turn, and as usual I set the intention for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if the reading isn't resonating with you, then just pop to the timestamps below, check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourselves in there somewhere. And for anyone who is interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box for my Calendly links. And with that, everybody, we're just going to jump straight into the readings. I have no particular channel updates today, apart from I'm still pondering over what to do about Christmas. I'm thinking of maybe just doing a yearly overview for each sign. But I'm going to ask in the polls. I'll do it over the weekend, so you probably would have seen it by the time this video is published. So please go to the poll in the community section. I would have posted something by now, just asking whether or not you want to see a 3-month overview or a yearly overview for 2026. I thought about doing maybe 2025 recaps maybe as well, but I wasn't sure if anyone would be interested in that because that's, already happened. We already know how 2025 went down, and boy, it was crazy. I don't know about you guys, but it was a bit of a crazy year, right? Very transformative, astrologically speaking. We saw some planetary alignments that have not been seen for 40, 80 years. Some of them never in living memory as well. So it's been, energetically a bit of a minefield, but also good as well. A lot of growth, a lot of healing that we've seen across all the signs, as well as the challenges, I'd say in equal measure. We're all moving into a new phase of being, all new journeys, new soul contracts, ending cycles. It's all happening here on planet Earth. So if you'd like a recap on 2025, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll be looking forward to 2026 and seeing what's coming in for us next year. So yes, pop over to that community tab, check out what I've posted on there. I'll do a poll. Also feel free in the comments to leave any other ideas and suggestions that you might want to see. And whatever's most popular, then that's what it'll be. Oh, it rhymed. Anyway, I'm going to jump straight into the timeless reading. So thank you so much for listening to my little spiel there about the Christmas readings, and thank you to everyone who is a regular here, or even if you're new to the channel. Your energy is greatly appreciated here at Esotera Tarot. I hold each and every one of you close to my heart. Every like, every comment, every subscribe. I just think you're all wonderful and absolutely loving the love, guys. I'm loving the love. And with that, I will see you over at your timestamp. Okay, Aries, welcome to your timeless check-in. We are going to start with, do you know what? We're going to do things a little bit differently, I think. We normally pull out these little archetypes at the end of the reading, but they kind of want to come out first, just to kind of set the tone for the reading. Now, they're really little, so I'm not very good at shuffling them, Aries, so bear with me. Okay, do we have any messages for Aries? We'll draw one of these, Aries, and then we'll go into the tarot for some deeper answers and see what's coming forward for you. These are just quick check-ins, so I'm not clarifying. Oh, you got two, okay. We've got the womb. Okay, possibly incubating on something there, Aries. You might be starting something new or an idea. And then we've also got the lover. Oh, might be with a partnership with something. Something new is brewing for you. Let's jump into the tarot and see what that's all about, shall we, Aries? Hang on, I can see these going flying, Aries. Let me move them out of the way. Okay, right. Can you please tell me, Spirit, what the womb and the lover means for Aries this week, please? The womb and the lover. It's very intimate energy there. Oh, the womb and the lover. Very healing, though. Very healing. Okay, the womb and the lover for Aries, please. The womb and the lover for Aries. The womb and the lover. What does Aries need to know about the womb and the lover? Oh, communication, the 8 of Wands. The 2 of Wands here, looking out over the world, looking out at the possibilities of an issue, and the King of Wands. Okay. Your energy, through a communication, Aries, your energies are opening up to something new. I believe it's new, 2 of Wands. Something that's already started, but very passionate. The King of Wands energy is someone very confident, knows what they want. They're going after it. Very, very receptive of your energy. Almost like they're waiting on you for something. And the two of wands there as well is like, okay. Well, can we please clarify the 8 of wands, please? Sorry, my mind just went to drift there, Aries. There's like a lot of expectation in the energy. Quite heightened, actually. Can we get the 8 of wands, please? The Hierophant, Justice, the 5 of swords. Ooh. Okay, there's something struggling to balance out. Something to do with your structures and surroundings. I'm getting a bit of a push and pull vibe here from that 5 of swords. I don't know if there's something that you need to do and there's another energy waiting for you to do it or something like that. Can I get the 2 of wands, please? It's about contract or bringing together of two. It could be something legal, Aries. We've got Justice and the Hierophant. A contract over some kind of legal dispute. If it's not literally a legal dispute or something like that, it's you have an agreement with somebody, said or unsaid, because with the Hierophant being there, it could be a spiritual contract that's kind of under a bit of pressure at the minute. And you're wanting to talk about it, or it's about your communication. Right, that's just 2 of wands. The Queen of Swords, the Lovers, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm just going to cover up the Lovers like that because you know how YouTube feels about the people's bits and bobs, okay? It's about work. Yeah, there's another energy involved that's working together on this kind of agreement or contract. Something needs to be cleared up in the air. So there's a misunderstanding here, I think. Queen of Swords, she's clearing something up over an expectation, 2 of wands. Okay, something new, that's like that womb energy, and then of course the Lover, we've got the Lovers here, so yeah, this is directly you and one other energy. I'm getting specifically one strong energy, and I think they're in this King of Wands kind of vibe at the minute, Aries. Or it could be you, that is your king. Maybe you're dealing with another Aries or fire sign. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 10 of Swords, oh. 5 of Wands, I'm sensing impatience. They're not showing me what's happened. They're showing me the possibilities of what will happen if things don't turn around. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, I have no idea what it's about. You might want to check your paperwork, Aries, or are there any pending deadlines, or you've got to tell someone something and they're waiting on you. I don't know, but there's a misunderstanding. Something's got to be cleared up. Queen of Swords. Anyway, I wish I was clarified on this one because it's very interesting. But I'm just going to get some universal advice for you, Aries. Can I get some universal advice for Aries, please? Universal advice for Aries, please. Universal advice for Aries. Universal advice, please, for Aries. Oh, okay. That's enough shuffling. You've got quite a few here, that's fine. The 4 of Cups. I don't know if you're fully aware of what it is. I think someone might be waiting for you and you're not even aware, Aries. The 4, which is a new beginning. The 7 of Stones, which is the 7 of Pentacles, which is healing. And then the 6 of Arrows, which is transition. Yeah, it's about which direction you're moving in with another energy. That we're going this way or we're going that way. We've got the 4 of Cups, so I think that's you kind of maybe not realising or maybe putting it off. And then the Fool is obviously starting in a new direction somewhere. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Stones is like investment, time investment. And then the 6 of Swords, moving on. So it's like, okay, are we going or are we staying? That's what they're getting impatient. Or it could be you. Please reverse those energies as you see fit. Okay, Aries, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, I'm sorry, it's very specific. If it did, please leave a comment below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much, Aries. Lovely to have your energy here in the room with me. And until next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Taurus. I'm just clearing away Aries cards and then we'll get straight on to you, Taurus. Today we're doing things a little bit differently and we are starting with the Pocket Archetypes deck to get an overall message from Spirit to set the energy for the reading. Okay, can you please show me Taurus, please? Can you show me Taurus? Taurus, please. Oh, okay. Gnosis. Okay, Gnosis is like hidden knowing, hidden knowledge, secret knowledge, arcane knowledge. Metaphysics, all that kind of jazz. There's actually a couple of cards in here I'm not too familiar with, so if I have to look it up, I have to look it up, guys. It is what it is. But no, I do know Gnosis, and that's a deep knowledge. Okay, right, what is this deep, often hidden knowledge? What's this hidden knowledge of Gnosis for Taurus, please? Gnosis. What's Gnosis for Taurus, please? Gnosis. Gnosis for Taurus, please. Oh, almost got blown away there, Gnosis. Gnosis, please, for Taurus. Gnosis. Gnosis, please. Temperance. Time. King of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Something about your stability, for sure, over time. Very materially bound. However, the overall message for the reading is actually quite spiritual and deep. Gnosis. Maybe there's something you don't know about your finances, or maybe a financial windfall coming in that you're not aware of, or maybe it's not even ending finances. Maybe it's just about your material surroundings and your stabilities. I'm just going to pull some extra cards on temperance. That could also be Sag season, which we are moving into. We're getting a lot of temperance on the table at the minute. Two of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Three of Swords. You're pulling in some difficult energies at the minute, Taurus, and I'm not sure why. These energies have been tethered to you for a little while. It could be in the form of a person or a situation. You're almost saying that you did it yourself. You tethered yourself to something painful. Why you do that, I don't know. That would be a misintended manifestation, I imagine. Can we get to the King of Pentacles, please? Justice. Ace of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, another energy just entered the chat. Okay, so we've got two energies here. Could be a wife or husband or spouse. Something about getting justice over your emotions. There's something legal here. Is this marriage? This could be a marriage or it could be a divorce. Yeah, it's something that entwines both emotions and legal matters, which would be a marriage. If not an actual marriage, a relationship that is of that status. Okay? Like full on, been together years, house, family, kids, whatever a family is to you, could be plants. Okay. That's where the heartache is, and it's been over a long period of time. And that's why you're tethered to it if you are indeed married or deeply committed to this union. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Ten of Swords. Okay, this is a separation for sure. Something's been paused in the preceding of that separation. The pause is coming from emotion. It's an emotional place. The emotions are still there, even if the preceding, the physical union is split up. That's where Gnosis is coming from. There's a deep knowing, or at least one or both of you are going into kind of like maybe a bit of a dark night of a soul. I don't think that's hit you yet. It's coming in though. At the moment, the emotional part's cut off and put in pause, I think, to avoid this deeper knowing of something over the situation. Perhaps something to do with your finances and time. Time in the process separating is also a factor here. So if it is a divorce, it's a lengthy one that has caused a lot of grief. Or it could be others poring over the past and thinking, have I wasted time? Did I waste time? No, you didn't. You got Ten of Pentacles here. You've got a wealth of something out of it. If it's not money, it's knowledge. There might be some kind of dispute over actual assets. I'm seeing a lot of assets here, or money, or the physical separation of material owned goods. What's fair, what's not fair, what do we put in, what do we put out, trying to leave emotions out of it, but in fact leaving the emotions out of it is actually stalling the process. It's stalling the development of the end, which I think is needed, even though it's painful. Okay, right, can I get some universal advice for Taurus? Sorry Taurus, heavy one, and again very specific readings today. Can I get some universal advice for Taurus, please? Universal advice for Taurus. Five of Arrows, there's more difficulty ahead, guys, sorry. The Nine of Vessels, although I think at the end of it, it's not gonna be, at least financially, as difficult as you think. I think the difficulty is coming from the back and forth communication and the emotional side, not the actual material side. I think in the end of the day, everything will be split accordingly and quite fairly. Yeah, Eight of Bows, Hearthfire. And yeah, and then communication resumes. It's just like some roadblocks being hit, I think, over the dividing of assets. But it will sort out nine of Vessels, Nine of Cups, and then the Eight of Bows, communication. So the energy continues after that, and everything smooths out. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me here, Esotera Tarot. I'm going to have to leave the reading there for you. If it helped, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give me a little thumbs up if the reading resonated with you. I absolutely adore the energy you give to this reading, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Gemini. Hello, my lovely Gemini, my precious gems. How are we doing today? I'm just tidying up Taurus's cards. Pre-warning, readings seem to be very, very specific today. We have done things a bit differently, and we are now pulling out the Pocket Archetypes deck to set the universal tone. Well, yeah, I guess so. The energetic vibe of the reading. So, please, Spirit, what message do we have for the reading for Gemini, please, for my lovely Geminis? Oh, that's way too many. I like to let these ones just fall as they do, Gemini. But I'll give it a couple more. Okay, oh, there we go. We got one. I was going to give it a few more. Oh, we have the Mystic. Okay, turning on the intuition and Gemini. Love it, like it. Okay, the Mystic. And that's a lovely butterfly in there with a raindrop, which is basically the transformation of pain into beauty. Actually makes you more magical. As you go along on that healing journey there, Gemini. I don't know if that's what it's about. I'm going to ask Tarot, but that's just the vibe I was getting off that card. Okay, can I please see Mystic for Gemini, please? Mystic for Gemini. Can we get Mystic, please, for Gemini? Mystic, please, for Gemini. Mystic for Gemini. Oh, this was already flipped up somehow. Two of Cups. Oh, the Devil. Yeah, we know that one, Gemini. Don't worry about it. There's an unhealthy attachment. Three of Pentacles. Temporarily only, though, which is good. You and a significant other, friend, family, lover, spouse, whoever. Someone like that. Someone close, you, one-to-one, who you're very attached to. It turned a little bit, it got a bit difficult recently. It looks like things are going to go back on course, though. You're going to find a middle path and come back together again through Pentacles. That's cooperative energy. But something devilish came out of this process, or whatever it is you're going through with this other energy. Can we please get the Two of Cups for Gemini, please? The Two of Cups for Gemini. The Two of Cups for Gemini, please. Judgment. The Fool. The Empress. Sorry, Gemini. Ooh, nice, actually. So this started off pretty good. Almost like a life-changing encounter. Oh my God, where have you been all my life? That's what we've got from the initial feelings. Willing to move mountains. Change whatever needs changing. I need to just be with this person energy. Which is really lovely, Gemini. It's nice you got to experience that one. Not everyone does, you know. Okay, well, what's the Devil? Something turned sour, though. There has been some kind of problem in paradise. Okay, Knight of Wands, argument. What about? Page of Cups. Expression of feelings. Someone's not expressing their feelings. Something's not being said. It's making someone else frustrated because it doesn't makes them not know really where they stand. There's also intense passion here, though. If this is a new connection, be careful that it doesn't go too fast, but I don't think so. That King of Cups at the bottom there is very reassuring. He's saying, you know, no, emotionally this is stable. However, it's not being expressed really very well. Page of Cups. Trying to fit King of Cups energy in the Page of Cups cup. Of course, it's going to lead to frustration. Knight of Wands. Okay, right. Can I please get the Three of Pentacles? Everything gets back on track, though. I want to see what happens. Three of Pentacles, please, for Gemini. Three of Pentacles. Death. Well, I should hope so. It doesn't mean the end. 10 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. What? Okay, this is bizarre. It's a bit like... at some point you sort this out. But it's showing me the core issue is somebody's afraid of getting hurt. And the other one is too afraid of taking on too much of the emotional labour. There's a change needed and a change coming. Death. Transformation. But after this happens... you then get back on board again and start jiving together. I don't know how, I'm not clarifying. But the core issue is one person's bottled up because they're afraid to get hurt, and they're actually the person carrying, I'd say, the deepest feelings. Not that it's uneven, I can see there's mutual interest here. The other person is being temporarily withdrawing because they don't want to like over give. I think they may have done that in the past. They're like, I don't want to take on the lion's share of the giving, so I'm just going to hold back just in case. And there's creating a misunderstanding of frustration in the connection, which is leading to the distortion. But then the Death card marches up, which is great. Transformation. I have a feeling something is going to happen because the Knight of Wands indicates movement and intention. So there's going to be an argument or some kind of words. It's not going to be great in the moment, but it's really needed. It's like the storm that clears the fog, the heaviness in the air. Then you get back on board through Pentacles. I'm not clarified, so I wish I knew exactly what went down or what's going to go down. But just to give you a little heads up on that, Gemini. Okay, can I please get some universal advice, please? Oh, hang on a minute. What does this got to do with the Mystic, though? Okay, what is this Mystic card? You've set the scene, universe. You know what? Let's get one more on that Death card, shall we? Can I have a sneaky look at the Death card for Gemini, please? If we're allowed. I'm breaking my rules, Gemini. But it's for you guys. It's okay. Look, the cards don't want to shuffle. Yeah, I want more on the Death card, please. I'll do it for you, Gemini. I'll do it for you guys. When it's like this, it's just kind of open. It hasn't really clarified anything. I like to give answers, damn it. What can I say? Queen of Wands. Someone gets brave and says something. Okay. Still not clear what that means by the Mystic, though, universe. So maybe you can tell us in the universal advice. Brave. Maybe you just kind of know. Okay, right. What's this got to do with Mystic, then, universe? Can you be more specific, please? Oh, wow. Queen of Wands again. Maybe the universe just meant things are going to get kind of weird in this reading. Yeah, the moon. Unknown. There's your Mystic. And then the Knight of Arrows. Something unknown, I think, is just coming towards you. I think they're going to do something to surprise you. Somebody gets brave, does something surprising, but the universe won't show you what it is. It's a surprise. It's coming in quick, though. Knight of Swords. Knight of Arrows is a Knight of Swords. Okay, well, we're going to have to wait and see on the Mystic there, but you and this other energy will sort it out. So at least we've got that news. So it's coming your way. Seems like it's going to be pretty nice. The universe is like, just giving you little teasers today, Gemini. It's like, yeah, let Gemini know something's coming, but I'm not going to tell him what it is. Oh, it does that sometimes, Gemini. I'm ever so sorry. I squeezed all I could out of it. I'm going to leave the reading there for you, Gemini. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for chilling with me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, Gemini, take care. Right, next up we've got Cancer. Hello, my cool crabs. I'm just tidying away Gemini's cards. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I will be right with. Hi. We're doing things a little bit differently this time. We're pulling the Pocket Archetypes cards out to just set the tone for the reading and see what the overall message is. Do we have an overall message for Cancer, please? For Cancer. Overall messages for Cancer, please. Overall messages for Cancer. I think this one wants to come out. The womb again. That's nuts. Just got that for Aries. So a couple of signs back. But you know, how many cards there are. Okay, new beginning happening. Something's started. Something's incubating for you, Cancer. Let's see what it is. Okay, Spirit, please can you let me know about the womb for Cancer, please. What does Cancer need to know about the womb? New beginnings, fresh starts, fertility. Could literally be having a baby for some of you. Okay. Not all of you, though. Don't panic. Okay, right. Can I get the womb, please, for Cancer? The womb for Cancer. The womb. The womb for Cancer, please. The 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're working on something, Cancer. It's going down. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, you haven't got to struggle with it, though. The 4 of Wands. You'll get there in the end. You have a little struggle with something that you've started, something with a project, and get more like project work. 8 of Pentacles. Could be with a person, could not be with the person, could just be by yourself. But in the minute you're like, I'm feeling a little bit like this is not going the way I had hoped or planned. But let's pull some more cards, Cancer, and check it out. Right, can I get the 8 of Pentacles, please? The 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles, please. 10 of Swords. No, it's not. Two of Wands and the Devil. Oh, somebody. So you started something with someone, and then I think they bailed, and that's what happened. And now you're left working by yourself on something, and that's probably why you're saying this is not going according to plan. Okay, so it could be a work project, it could be just connecting with another partner in a partnership some kind of way. If you're telling me like there was someone or some other energy attached to this process you're going through, Cancer, they kind of went out the sideways, which kind of ended the connection, but you're deciding to continue on anyway. Okay, can I get the 5 of Pentacles, please? The 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles. The Moon. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going. 7 of Cups. Yeah, I'm sure that caused a lot of confusion. And the Queen of Pentacles. You're trying to manage the resources around it. You're trying to be understanding to why they're not around anymore. So I don't think that this is... I think you might be disappointed and a bit like, what the hell do I do now? But you're doing it with compassion. You're like, okay, I understand why they had to go, why they couldn't continue to commit to whatever it was we were doing, but the job needs to be done, or at least that's what you're telling me, so you can move forward alone. Very much uncertain on exactly how you're going to do that. Okay, right, we're going to go on to the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. This is usually coming together with other energies, so there could be another energy on the way, or it could just be you just, getting your shit together, Cancer, because you've got it in you, you can do it. Right, okay. Oh, King of Cups. Oh, thank God your king is here. Right, I think everything's going to be fine. 5 of Swords. Maybe not. Champion. No, the 5 of Swords. I'm not worried about the 5 of Swords in this one. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. You pick yourself up, you just move on. I know I'm making it sound a 10 ton easier than it actually is. But what's actually happening here is something has gone on down in your life. You're moving in a direction with another energy. That other energy split off, leaving you holding everything and not knowing what to do. With the Chariot, 5 of Swords, and the King of Cups, that's your determination to move on from your authentic self and gain confidence. I'm seeing that because that's the King of Cups is your king, right? He's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is the water king. That's pure confidence in who it is, who you are, what you bring to the table, and your commitment to finish the job or get the job done. Whether the job is literally just living your life, okay? So I don't know who this person is to you. It could have been a lover who left you. It could be someone who started a project with you and they couldn't contribute to it anymore. But you were like, no, it's getting done. I'm either going to still live my best life, or I'm going to get this project done, or I'm going to make this thing happen. But you have just like inner conflict in it on the way. It's almost like you start off with like a very insecure kind of energy, and I don't mean insecure as in needy or anything like that. We all have our insecurities as in like doubting your ability to do it, but you are determined enough to try. And through that trying, you actually prove to yourself you are more than good enough to, or better, or skilled enough, or knowledgeable enough, or attractive enough, or whatever it is, to do the thing that you need to do or want to do. And that's beautiful. Okay, not that Cancer needs it, because clearly they're bossing it through this separation. But can we please get some universal advice for Cancer? And that's what the womb is. You're starting something new. This is actually the setup for a whole new, beautiful, brand new life that is that comes from within you. Your actions, your choices. It's not reliant on anyone else. It's the world you're building for yourself right now. And currently it's in incubation. But it will be born through this lovely, beautiful King of Cups process you're going through, or will go through in the near future, Cancer. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Cancer, please? Universal advice for Cancer, please. Universal advice for Cancer. Universal advice for Cancer. Four of Bows again, yeah. That's the coming together. Everything comes together in the end, Cancer. Don't worry about it, okay? The universe says, don't worry about it. There's that King of Wands. I was wondering if he'd turn up on the table. Because traditionally, all of those things I was just describing about you through the King of Cups, traditionally associated with the King of Wands, right? But I'm just seeing the whole process spin out here, and the King of Cups in your, because it's you and you're a Cancer, is also you coming into your own, you recognizing who it is you actually are, and you taking confidence and pride in that, and using that energy to move yourself forwards. But the King of Wands right on cue turns up, like, yeah, that's exactly what you're doing. You're just bossing it. You're just going directly ahead. You're just going to keep forging forwards, and the further you go, the more confident you get. And then the Five of Arrows, again, I'm not, this frustration you keep coming up with, it's all in your mind, all of the problems, or I'm getting insecurities all the time, telling yourself you can't do what it is that you need to do, but you are energetically speaking, physically, spiritually, energetically, more than equipped to tackle this on, Cancer, whatever this is, whatever. It's only your own mind causing roadblocks here. Sweep that out of the way. In whatever way you think is best for you, and you're good to go, guys. Okay, right, Cancer, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for your energy, Cancer, and thank you for chilling with me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, guys, take care. Okay, next up we've got my lovely Leos. Hello, my lovely Leos. How we doing? I'm just clearing away Cancer's cards. Thanks for chilling with me here while I do it in this no man's land I call card cleanup. Right, okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. What deck does this belong to? This one. Sorry, the decks are kind of all over the place today. I'm kind of feeling a bit loosey-goosey, so I'm just going to let the decks do what they want. And the pocket archetypes decided to come out today first. I thought that would be quite nice. So I'm going to pull your pocket archetype. See what archetype messages are with you this week, Leo. And oh, what was that? Oh my, I don't know what it was. It wanted to come out. Well, that's too many, Leo. I mean, I would, but would be being greedy. Let's do it again. One or two, please, for Leo. I'm going to take the top one, because that just keeps shooting out. I'll take the top one, Spirit. Compromise. Let's have a compromise, guys. Okay, right. We have the comic. I haven't seen this one before. This is pretty, look. Right, it's a little, it's a cat with a party hat on. And I love that it's come out for Leo as well. My cool cats. That might have to be your new name. We've already got cool crabs for Cancer. My cool cats now, Leo. Okay, well, things are about to get fun. Nice. What does Leo need to know about the comic? What does Leo need to know about the comic? The comic for Leo, please. The comic for Leo. The comic. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is regarding you and a group of people, or maybe one other person, but I'm getting a bit of a group you've known for a long time. I think they're going to ask you to get together, Leo. There's communication coming in from them sometime over the next 7 days. Okay, and you've probably not seen them for a while. I'm getting that back in the day vibe. Okay, can we get Three of Pentacles, please? The Three of Pentacles for Leo. The Three of Pentacles. The Devil. Why am I not getting bad vibes off this Devil? I think this is mischief rather than something really bad. Yeah, I'm sure you got loads of memories. Yeah, there were a while ago. Eight of Cups, Two of Swords. You've not seen these people in a while, this person or group. Moved away from each other. It's getting over time because Temperance is here. I'm not seeing anything really nasty happen. And despite the Devil being here, it was just that you were attached. Okay? There's something... I think so it moved away. It wasn't emotionally based. It was, I think, circumstance. Right, can I get the Temperance card, please? Temperance, King of Cups. Yeah, still a lot of love in the connection. Ace of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Well, one of them, or maybe more of them, are going to come to talk to you about something, Leo. I think you some energies in your field where you think at the minute they're doing fine, they're probably not doing so fine. They're going to you because you bring them joy. You give them a good time. I think you're that comet they're talking about, Leo. That might be the energy you need to harness to help this person. And they're moving towards you for some comic relief, probably. King of Cups. I mean, it's not like the partying king, although to be fair, I mean, he is the king of the cup. I mean, kind of is the partying king, if you ask me. Some people might argue it's king of wands, but I don't know. I think it's king of cups. It's charmer, right? Okay, right. Can I get the 8 of wands, please? Can I get the 8 of wands? The magician just makes something happen. 2 of cups, yeah, and the 9 of pentacles. Yeah. So you've got someone that you've not seen or spoken to for a little while. Good friend or an old lover, but you still have very positive feelings. Actually quite neutral. I'm not seeing those gushing emotions here. So that's why I'm thinking more friend. They're not good. They're not doing so good. They're not doing so hot, Leo. So you're going to hear from them soon. And they'll be like, oh, wow. And I think the solution that you both agree on is just go out and hang out. And it's quite mundane, everyday stuff, I guess. Nothing crazy happening for you this week. But it's really nice to chill with a friend. You're going to go and make something happen. And it feels good. It feels great. Both of you come away from it feeling energized after having a good time. 9 of Pentacles. Sweet. Yeah, this is not romantic, I don't believe at all. Every time there's any card that could be misconstrued as romance, I get another card that's like, nope. So, I think it's friends. Okay, can I get some universal advice to Leo? It better be just to have a good time. Use a cab if you're going to drink. Don't talk to any strangers unless they look good and you're single. That's the universal advice. I know, let's wonder where you are. Okay. Sorry, I was get off my soapbox there. Get to the universe. 8 of bows, yeah, definitely got a good communication coming in. Yeah, for sure. Ace of Vessels, new emotional beginning. You're going to reconnect with this person. 5 of Stones after a long time having not heard or seen from them. Old friend reunion on the table. I like it. So they're going to explain their absences, why you haven't really heard from them much, what's been going down. They're feeling down, they're low, they've lost something, possibly someone, and need a little pick-me-up. So they're going to Leo the comic. Just to have some fun, chew the cud, chill out, that sort of thing. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for chilling with me here in the Zen Den, Leo. Until next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Virgos. Hello, Virgo. How are you doing, guys? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. I'm just clearing away Leo's cards and I'll be right with you. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I am pulling the pocket archetypes to set the overall tone and energy for the reading. So we're going to start there, my lovely Virgos, and see what's coming up for you this week. Okay, can I please see the... see what? I don't have any cards out on the table. What's going on, Virgo? Well, I do now. One just flipped onto my hand. So we're going to take that one. Okay. I love it when that happens. It's a bit weird with the shuffle. Okay, for Virgos, we've got the nectar. Oh, some sweet, sweet honey coming in for you, Virgo. Nice. The nectar. Right, and it's a flower in a hand. Reaching out towards it. Something that's almost within grasp. Seems to be arriving for you, Virgo. Let's see. Okay, right. Can I please see what the nectar is for Virgo, please? The nectar for Virgo. The nectar for Virgo, please. The nectar. What does that mean? What does Virgo need to know about nectar? Next 7 days for Virgo, please. The nectar. Next 7 days for Virgo, please. Next 7 days for the nectar, please. Next 7 days. Oh. Are you going in or out? They're in. Okay. See if we see that. I saw the 3 of Pentacles and I saw Temperance. See if we see them again. Okay. Oh, 4 of Cups. Ooh. Oh, there we go. 3 Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. So there's another energy involved for sure. You have your back turned to them very slightly. Not fully. You're not like, get out of my life. It's more like, oh, sorry about that, Virgo. Hang on, bear with me 1 second. I've got stuff falling all over the place. Yeah, it's not like get out of my life. It's more like, I don't know what that means. You show me you're still connected to them, you're still talking to them, you're still working together on something, but you're a bit like, yeah. Although there's something coming towards you though, Ace of Pentacles. They're going to offer you something, or you offer them something. Let's pull some more cards. I'm not clarifying today, so I don't think I'll be able to get into the nitty gritty, Virgo, but I can give you a good overall idea. Yeah. The High Priestess has her back turned to the world. You have your back turned, I think, just slightly to this person. I say slightly because the 3 of Pentacles is in the present. So you still are communicating and in contact with them. I think emotionally you're closing off to them for some reason. The Magician, that's your power card there, Virgo. Yeah, you're doing it with intent. 2 of Swords, you're careful with that though, Virgo. You're not fully connected to your heart space. You're closing your heart off to them. I don't know why or what for, but you're still interacting with them in the 3D. But emotionally, you're... Okay. Is it because they're not giving you any nectar, Virgo? Is that what it is? You know what I mean? Sorry, Virgo. It's just been kind of heavy energies in here today. I've got to lighten the mood up a little bit, you know. Okay, let's get the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, they're going to communicate with you about something though. That popped out weirdly. 7 of Cups. Oh, it will clear up any confusion. 4 of Pentacles. Something you've been hanging on to. That's why you're cutting off your heart space. You're hanging on to something. Probably an expectation, because that's how things go. You're confused about something. But some communication clears that right up. Right up. Your energy opens up as soon as you make that contact. I don't know if you initiate the conversation or they do, because I'm not clarifying. But you have some questions, they get answered, and you're like, oh, okay, let's keep going. All right, can we see the Ace of Pentacles, please? The Ace of Pentacles, I think that might be that sweet nectar. Sorry, Virgo. 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. You feel cut off from their sweet nectar. And that's what it is. So you're withdrawing your sweet nectar. I get it. Whatever sweet nectar means to you. Could be money, could be just emotional connection, it could be sex, it could be anything, right? Yeah. Everything's going to be fine though. That's what's preventing a blockage at the moment. For some reason you two are blocked from communicating. Even though you are communicating. It's basically stuff left unsaid. Page of Pentacles there is looking at like, why? And then the Knight of Wands is that frustration of not having the nectar. I think with this conversation it clears it up though. I'm going to get some universal advice on that. Because it looks like it's still blocked, even though you've had this conversation. Why is that? Okay, can we get some universal advice for Virgo, please? Particularly on that 7 of Wands blocking the Sweet Pentacle. What's that? Healing. 9 of Stones. That's the 9 of Pentacles. So also the card being single. The Moon and the Mirror. Ooh. Something deeply spiritual is going on between you two at the minute. I'm not picking up on it because I'm getting the surface level because I'm not clarifying. But the universe says intuitively you know exactly what's going on, for better or worse. Just manage your resources, carry on as you are. Don't say anything, don't do nothing. Makes no sense to me, Virgo, but it will make sense to the Virgo I'm looking at. Don't do nothing. Something's going on underneath the surface you have no idea about. This is something's happening spiritually under the surface. So I think that sweet nectar's still there. The pentacle, whatever it is you want, is still there. But I think this whole line here is almost just saying don't go in with a hot head. If you go in with a hot head, you're not going to get the pentacle. You just got to keep it cool. Careful not to overanalyze what's going on. Because I think there's a load of stuff going on that you're not aware of, you would never guess. So whatever you come up with, Virgo, is going to be incorrect or misguided or off somehow. Okay? and you wind yourself up about it. So don't think about it. Carry on with your day-to-day routines. Get on with life. Find some other nectar. Create some nectar of your own. And something is going to be revealed from the other energy that you're attached to over the next 7 days. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me here in the Zen Den, Virgo. And until next time, take care. Hi Libra, and sorry for my little time warp there, just went for a little energy break. We're now back to your reading with your timeless check-in, seeing what's coming towards you this week. We're doing things a little bit differently this time. We are drawing the pocket archetypes just to set an overall energy for the reading, and then we'll jump into the tarot. Okay, what energy is coming towards Libra this week? The kiss. Ooh, Libra, lovely. The kiss. Coming together with another energy. It could be a metaphorical kiss. It could be a literal kiss, absolutely, but also maybe a metaphorical one, which is just a brief connecting of two energies on a deeper divine level. We've got the kiss there. Okay. Who Libra be kissing this week? Oh, Libra. Love it. Okay, the kiss for Libra, please. The kiss. I think we've had that one before, Libra. I've not long had this little deck. The kiss for Libra, please. The kiss for Libra. The kiss for Libra, please. The kiss for Libra. Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles, right. The 7 of Wands. Did someone lean in for a kiss and you're like, no, thank you? Okay, something karmic coming in. Telling me it's been a little while. You feel good about whoever or whatever this is you be kissing. Someone in your immediate environment, 10 of Pentacles, you've either known them for a long time or you see a long time commitment with them. For some reason something's blocked though in the energy, 7 of Wands. So let's get into more tarot, see exactly what's going on there. Right, the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Wheel of Fortune for Libra, the Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the lovely energy, Queen of Wands. Very gentle energy between you, very caring, very nurturing. High degrees of attraction, though. This is both cute and sexy. I like it. Yeah. And you feel like you've met each other at the perfect time. The conditions are good. The emotions are good. You both feel equally balanced towards each other. There's fun and passion in the connection. Maybe you haven't kissed yet. Maybe this is the week it happens, Libra. Okay, can I get the 10 of Pentacles? The 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 3 of Wands. There's some kind of conflict in the connection there over an expectation. Could be a kiss. We're not doubting it. Could be. That's going to change though. Knight of Swords is here to sort something out. There's going to be some movement in that area. Even though you're connected, I think you might be connected physically, emotionally. There's a little distance, just a little bit, but you're still part of the same structure. The structure and framework of the relationship is there, but there's some kind of distortion. Now, I'm not clarifying, so it's really hard to see. And where it's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from you or coming from them. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Things unsaid. Something's been unsaid. That's why the things are not... There might be a bit of a stalemate here. Right, can I get some more on that Queen of Swords, please? Oh, okay. You want that one first. Okay. Justice, yeah. And the 7 of Pentacles. We've been getting 7 of Pentacles with Justice a lot. People questioning where they're putting their attention, their time, or their resources. Resources could be money, anything. It's like, where do we stand kind of conversation needs to happen. Until then, this kiss won't happen. I don't mean some of you might literally be a kiss, like literally like going on a first date or your first kiss or something like that. But also for others of you, it's what the kiss represents, which is a progression and continuation of an energetic soul bond. And what it means, how is it meaningful, what kind of relationship is it? Because a kiss could be anywhere from on the lips to the cheek. Each one means different things depending on who you are, what you mean to that person, what that person means to you. And I think that even though this is a really great connection at the moment, there is some questioning about where it stands, where it's going, what is going on, and someone's not really saying how they truly feel. Not to mean that that's negative. Libra. I don't think that anyone's feeling anything negative. I think it's maybe feelings are deeper than you think, or something like that. Anyway, let's get you some advice from the universe, please. Can you get some advice from the universe for Libra? Advice from the universe for Libra, please. Advice from the universe. Advice from the universe. Advice from the universe for Libra. King of Bows has been out a lot. King of Wands. Oh, the King of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. Don't speak impulsively. Give it some time. Timing is key. Those of you who've been here before know how much the King of Wands shows up for me when it comes to personal timing. He is the master of personal timing. He knows what he wants. He really wants it, and he wants it now, but he knows when to sit down and wait, and then he knows when to stand up and go for it. There will be a time that comes around when it's appropriate to speak about this King of Swords. But if it's too soon and the King of Wands isn't managed correctly, as in the timing, it could land you in a big old Nine of Swords. However, the Nine of Swords in this deck has a flip side. It's dedication. So I think the other energy that's attached to you, Libra, isn't going anywhere. This is a conversation that needs to be had, and I think they might be stressing out about it as much as you are. There's some blocking communication, though, questioning on timing. When do we bring this up? When do we speak about it? When is the right time? Doing things too irrationally or based on too much emotion, particularly negative emotion, could have a negative impact on the connection. Not enough, I don't think, to break it, just enough to cause unnecessary stress and strain. When it otherwise, if it maybe waited a bit longer or been a bit patient or worded things a different way, you could avoid that altogether. But there's dedication in the energy here coming from both sides, so I think you're willing to work that through. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me here and chilling with me in the Zen Den, Libra. And until next time, take care. Okay, up next we have Scorpio. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How are we doing? I'm just clearing away Libra's cards. I'll be 1 second. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Thanks for chilling with me today. We're doing things a little bit differently in the time is check-in. We're going to start with one of the pocket archetypes to set the overall vibe for the reading, and then we will jump into the tarot. Okay, Spirit, what little pocket archetype we got for Scorpio? That one came out fast. We have the Medallion. That's very much like the Ace of Pentacles. Is a medallion something valuable, an opportunity, something you don't want to refuse, Scorpio, coming in? Let's have a look, see what that's about. So what does the medallion mean for Scorpio this week, please? The medallion coming towards Scorpio. You could be winning something as well. There's that too. Awarded something, recognised for something, some effort, some achievement, or an opportunity coming towards you. Because it really is, remind me instantly, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, right. Can we please get the medallion for Scorpio? Next 7 days. What does the Scorpio need to know about the medallion? Next 7 days, please, Spirit. We've got the Sun. We've got the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Fool. Oh, a new opportunity. Probably most likely in finance coming in. King of Pentacles. Something to do with your stability. So at the minute you're feeling pretty good, Scorpio. You're pretty good. You might be somewhat aware that there's an opportunity for you. The Sun is also clarity as well as happiness. King of Pentacles. Something about your stability. Nice. And it'll be new for you, the Fool. Okay, right. Can we please get some more cards on the Sun, please? Ooh. Oh, Scorpio. That was too many. Right, I'm taking this one. The Three of... That was the Three of Swords. I'm counting this one as a mistake, and not the universe trying to chuck a million cards at me. So I'm sorry, Scorpio. We ain't got time to go through all that. That'll be more than one of my longer in-depth singular readings. Okay, can I get the Three of Swords? Something you lost before. The Empress and the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting instantly almost Scorpio, where this is a job. You enjoyed a job of some status in the past. You've been trying to get that job again, or at least a similar job, and it hasn't been working out. But you're hanging on to that status. You're only interested in positions that were equal to or exceed what you've done in the past. If it's not reference to a job, and this is going to sound dead cutthroat, if this is a love interest, you only want someone who is as good as or exceeds the person you were with before. Okay, and you're very, very sure on that. You're not budging. Okay, can we get the King of Pentacles, please, in the present? The King of Pentacles, please. The King of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, oh, that's good. The Seven of Swords, even better. And the Five of Cups. Oh, but what happened? Okay, so you have actually been putting plans in place to acquire this thing. You've not had so much joy though. You've not had any joy, not had any luck. You've not gotten that dream job. No, it might have been a dream job. It'd just be like you were a manager before. Now you want another management position. You might have been struggling to get that. Won't be surprised. It's not a great work economy, and with AI and all of that coming online, it's more of a struggle than it used to be in the job market, and no doubt about that. You've been planning and planning and planning, and now you're starting to think, well, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? I said even better with the Seven of Swords, because I think in this instance it's strategy. So you put not only doing that, we'll just stick to job for now as an example. Not only are you putting in the applications, you're also doing it with a strategy behind it. So you're really wording out what you want to put. You're putting it in a certain order. You're changing those orders around depending on what organisation you're applying to. You're doing more than just clicking the quick apply button on LinkedIn. You know, you're actually putting in work and effort, but it's because you're getting rejected. It's not fruitful. So you're thinking, well, when is it going to be my turn to get my job or my perfect lover or my perfect house or whatever it is you're planning towards? You're just being very clear. It's got to be the same or more. Okay, which is good. That's good. You deserve at least that, Scorpio. Right, the Fool. Oh, the Devil. Okay, there's some distortion here. I'm not getting one energy in particular. I'm getting something about the perspective or the plan. The plan's not working for some reason. Okay, can we get a bit more under the Devil there? Five of Wands and King of Cups. Competition. Also, if it is applications, you need to express more emotions in your applications, and it be less what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just seeing words being written out here, and it's very much I did A, B, C, D. Here are my results, here are the stats, here are the numbers, read it and weep. And it's all very impressive, but there's no emotions there. Because I'm saying there's competition in whatever it is that you want to go for, and I think some more emotional involvement in the way that you're wording things or presenting yourself will put you head and shoulders above the rest of the competition. Because clearly you can do the job, you've been doing it, the Empress, or you can be that perfect partner for someone. You did it in the past, the Empress, Emperor or Empress, switch that as you see fit. There's something here about you struggling to express your emotions. So, like, say if it's a love interest you're looking for, and you're putting in a dating app, it's like I've got a house, I've got a car, I've got a job, or put about things you're passionate about, things you love, or what it is you're looking for in love. Something emotional that you're not expressing is basically putting you at a disadvantage. That's why your medallion or your pentacle or whatever it is, whatever prize you're going for, Scorpio, is not coming through. It's ready to. The Fool's there. It's there, but you need to just kind of put some emotion into it, guys. I mean, I know you're Scorpios. You are very emotional. You do have lots of feelings about things. Maybe some of you are just struggling to express it this time. Okay, can I please get some universal advice for Scorpio, please? Can I get some universal advice for Scorpio? Universal advice for Scorpio, please. Universal advice. It's also about being yourself. King of Cups is your king, by the way. Be your authentic self. That just helps. Eight of Vessels, which is rebirth. Okay, that's good. The Five of Vessels, which is actually learning from past failures and actually transmuting it into a positive energy that sees success, which is perfect. Three of Vessels, joy. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll do it. No, Three of Vessels, Three of Cups. That's joy with others. Victory there. I mean, it's not the Six of Wands, but in this context, I could easily be read as that. Because if you're looking for a job, it usually involves other people, and you'll be very happy when you get the job. Or if it's a lover you're after, another lover comes in. But it's once learning from your mistakes, doing some minor corrections, putting more of yourself forward, Scorpio, being more of your authentic self and not being afraid to express that. Also putting more emotions into what it is you're doing and the way you're communicating. And then something happens, rebirth. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups traditionally is moving away, but yeah, I think you are moving away from being in this situation towards something great. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if the reading resonated with you. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for chilling with me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care. Okay, up next we've got our lovely Sagittarius. Hello, Saggies. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. This is your timeless check-in. I am just throwing away Scorpio's cards. No, never. Just packing them away. And then I'll be right with you. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. We are pulling the pocket archetypes just to set an overall vibe for the reading. So I'm just going to jump straight in and get your pocket archetype. Can we please get an archetype split for Sag for the next 7 days? What does the Sag see coming? Or what does Sag need to know about? Open messages, please. We've got the riddle. Oh, something confusing this way comes, Sagittarius. And look, tied up in knots there. Can you see that? I'm working on getting a better camera, guys. I promise. Okay. Coming soon. Yeah, the riddle. Right. What does Sag need to know about the riddle, please? What does Sagittarius need to know about the riddle? The riddle for Sagittarius, please. The riddle for Saggy. The riddle for Sagittarius. The riddle for Sag. Whoop. The riddle for Sagittarius, please. The riddle. The riddle for Sagittarius. Seven of Swords. Well, yeah, that about sums it up, doesn't it? Something confusing is happening. Chaotic. The Five of Wands. Thank God the energy evens out by the end of the week. Okay. Something presented to you or something going on with you that is not exactly straightforward. It's not of face value. It's causing a little bit of conflict, misunderstanding and chaos with yourself and other energies around you. But things seem to even out with the Four of Swords. That's alignment. So things start to chill out. Let's go into the tarot a bit more and see exactly what's going on there for you, Saggy. Okay, can we get the Seven of Swords, please, for Sag? The Seven of Swords for Saggy. The Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles. This could be a money issue for sure. If not, it's over some kind of resource, time, attention, energy, something like that. You're going on your way pretty happily, managing your own resources of that nature. And then that was also robbed from you. I don't know who robbed that from you. Money, time or attention was taken from you. And it's caused, it's left a bad taste. Can I get the Five of Wands, please? The Five of Wands. Or at least that's how you feel, Sag. That's how you're feeling at the moment. That's how you're projecting onto it. It's what you're thinking about. That's how you think about it anyway. All right, can I get the Nine of Wands? There's the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. Right, another energy, or it's you. I don't know if that's you or another energy, because I'm not clarifying here, Sag. Could be you. I mean, the Emperor is traditionally Aries, but fire card's a fire card, right? Somebody, you or another energy, at some point, puts a foot down. And just put the foot down. And go, this is the way things are going to work. I don't care who moans about it. But we're hemorrhaging funds, time, resources here. You or maybe it's a business you're part of or something, I don't know. You get to work on correcting that pretty quick, sharp. And the other energies that are causing this drain are suddenly and quite quickly identified. And I think you do away with them, Sag, because everything sort of harmonises out. Can I get the Four of Wands, please? Or someone else does away with them, I don't know. Because the Emperor could also be a boss. So someone of authority just going, right, we're skimming off the fat here, or we're cutting through the confusion. Right, okay, can we get the Four of, the Chariot. Yeah, so you can move forward, and you move on, and it clears up. Good. Who else we got? The Page of Wands, and, these two wanting to come out together. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's about your material resources. You get straight back on investing in your beautiful, bright new future. But also, this process also opens up a new opportunity for you, Sag. I'm not clarifying, so I can't see exactly what. That Page of Wands there was like, well, actually, this whole process of loss back here, someone or you putting your foot down, rearranging how things go down and how things work. The other energy's kicking off about it. You know, some people aren't happy about it, but it needs to be done. It puts you in a position where you're given a new opportunity, which is super aligned to you. It's really, really great opportunity. It does wonders for your stability. It's almost like you can actually pour more of your resources into your home or into your whatever it is you're investing in, investment, savings, things like that. Very, very stabilizing energy. And really good opportunity, but you don't really see that coming. When you go through it, it's not very nice, but on the other end of it, it actually lands you in a pretty nice position there. Sag. So, yeah, well done. Okay, can we get some universal advice for Sagittarius, please? That one seems quite sweet, but it was quite to the point. Right, can I get some universal advice for Sag, please? Universal advice for Sagittarius? Universal advice for Sagittarius, please. Universal advice for Sag. The King of Arrows, the King of Swords. That's Temperance and the Four of Swords. Yeah. Oh, yeah, beautiful. So somebody comes in over time. The King of Swords, he cuts through bullshit. He gets to the truth of the matter, and then you show me Eight of Pentacles sorts it out, Emperor. So someone cuts right to the mustard here. Everything gets rearranged and sorted and balanced out, Temperance, and then Four of Swords, which is here, back into alignment. It's all gravy, baby. You carry on going, you move forward. You've got new opportunity as well out of it from this situation. So well done, Sagittarius. Landed right on your feet there, my lovelies. Okay, Saggy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much, Saggy, for chilling with me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, my loves, take care. Okay, next up we've got Capricorn. Hello, my happy Cappies. I'm just tidying up Sagittarius cards. Please bear with me. Welcome to your timeless check-in. I'm just pulling energies for the next 7 days to see what's coming towards you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday, my Cappies. And we're doing things a little bit differently today. We are drawing energies first and foremost from the Pocket Archetypes deck, so we can set an overall vibe for the reading, and then we'll jump into the tarot. Oh, okay, didn't even have to ask. The siren. Hello, Cappy. There's either a siren moving towards you, or you are the siren. Something irresistible this way comes, Cappy. Nice. Or you're the irresistible piece of ting. Let's find out. Okay, what does Capricorn need to know about the siren? The siren for Cappy, please. Can I get the siren for Capricorn? The siren for Capricorn, please. The siren for Capricorn. The siren for Capricorn, please. The siren for Capricorn. Whoa. The star. Ooh. So someone or something came across your path and you liked it. You wish fulfillment. Okay. Doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation, a job, or anything. Let's pull the rest of the cards before we get too excited, Cappy. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups and then the Seven of Pentacles. So something you identified as wish fulfillment, or at least a goal worth going after. Emotionally disconnected from you, at least in the present. However, then I see some investment turning back on. Seven of Pentacles over after a little bit of time. It's like almost like someone's gone, hang on a minute, I'm rethinking this. Okay, can I get the star, please? What's going on in the star for Capricorn, please? The star for Capricorn. The Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, someone had a change of heart here, and I think maybe exited your energy field. But you kind of hung on to them energetically, maybe a little bit of hope that they might come back around, a little bit of something like that, Kathy. Okay, can we get the Eight of Cups there, please, in current energy, the Eight of Cups. So there is distance at this time. The Eight of Cups. Oh, okay, the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and Death. Yeah, something's changing. Something's bringing this person back around. They come back in Three of Pentacles energy, which is cooperative. It's also a way with them, the Wheel of Fortune and Death card, that almost like this separation needed to happen. Maybe you or your person needed some time on their own just to think things through, sort something out. Now there's a clear path to move back together. Either way, the universe is bringing this person back round. What happens when they come back round, I don't know. We are in retrograde season. Yeah, they're watching you, probably got an eye on you from a distance, something like that, or you to them. I forgot the train of thought what I was saying, which probably means in tarot that I probably wasn't supposed to say it. Okay, can we get the Seven of Pentacles, please? I was rudely interrupted by the Page of Swords, sorry. Alright, can I get the Seven of Pentacles, please? The King of Swords. Oh, okay, that's why he was introducing the King of Swords. Okay, introduced King of Swords coming in. The Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. All the good stuff, Capricorn. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's a good reading. It's a good one. Okay, this person's coming back round with a. Actually, yeah, I think I'd like to build on this. You make me happy, Cappy. Of course you do. Right. And they're coming back around to tell you, King of Swords, have a conversation about it, possibly resuming what was lost. Okay, right. Can I please get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Hang on, let me just move my ride or die deck over here. My lovely Rider-Waite. Can I get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Some universal advice for Capricorn? Can I get some universal advice for Cappies, please? Universal advice for Capricorn, please. Universal advice for Cappies. Oh, we got the Woodward. It's the Hermit. We have the Three of Bows. Yeah. The Sun. You can't write it, Capricorn. You just can't. Okay, so someone moved away from you. They went into hermit mode. So yeah, they were hurting, healing over something. I don't think it was anything to do with you. They've had some kind of healing to do, some reflection to do. However, their energy's opening back up again. Three of Wands. That's literally the card of opening your energy up. Closing down, opening up. The thing is, this is closing down with intent to heal, with wisdom. It's not being ignorant. If it's in reverse, it can be, but the right way up is good. Energy's opening back up. Three of Wands, and then the Sun. Happiness. There we go. Also clarity. With the King of Swords there, yeah, they're going to explain their absence, or you're going to have a conversation or something like that, and resume if you want to. You don't have to, Cappy. You could be done with this person, but I don't think you are. You showed me still. You're still holding out a little flame from. Well, that flame is about to be ignited. Okay, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please. So I'm putting the star away first because them nuddy laws that YouTubers put on. Anyway, sorry, Cappy. I'm going to love you and leave you. And leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you guys. Anyway, thanks for chilling with me here in Zen Capricorn. And until next time, take care. Okay, next up we've got Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. I'm just tidying away the rest of Cappy's cards. Don't worry about it. I'll be with you in a second. Today we're doing the timeless check-in. So your next 7-day check-in. See what's coming towards you, what you don't see coming, what you might be expecting, anything like that. I don't know what's going to go on until the card's on the table. And we're doing things a little bit differently this time. We are... Ooh, you got the Destroyer on the outside here. Don't worry, I'm going to pop it back in because I haven't asked yet. We are doing the pocket archetypes first to set an overall tone for the reading. So what does a Capricorn in Capricorn? Sorry, no, we just had Capricorn in Aquarius. Sorry, Aquarius. Sorry, as you can see, it's getting dark, which we fair in the northern hemisphere is not really much of an indication of what time of day it is. But it's been a long one. Okay, oh, the Father. Okay, we've got some masculine energy into the room. Okay, could literally be your father. Could be father wounds. Could also just be your masculine energy. Because the Father's an archetype that rests within us as a masculine energy, anima or animus, depending on your gender. Okay, so can we... Oh no, wrong deck. Sorry, guys. Sorry, all over the shop today, aren't I, Aquarius? Okay, what does the Father mean for Aquarius, please? The Father for Aquarius. Oh, look, there you are. There's your Knight. Okay, and you can't get more authoritative figure than the Hierophant. Very interesting. Okay, right, can we please get some cards on the Father for Aquarius, please? The Father for Aquarius. The Father for Aquarius, please. The Father. The Father for Aquarius, please. The Father. The Father. The Magician. Okay. The World. Okay, closing off a cycle here. You're doing it with intent with the Magician. Okay, good. You're kind of conscious of it. You notice things are changing, cycles changing within you. And the Ace of Wands, something new starting out, something that you're very excited about. The Ace of Wands is probably the most masculine card in the deck as well. Interesting. Right, can I get some more energy on the Magician? You're closing out something old for something new. I don't know whether or not you realise you're doing that, but it's definitely in your manifestation energies. You're kind of mid-closure at the moment with the World there in your present. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles, we've got Temperance and the Chariot. You're kind of changing up your connections at this time. You've moved forward and been with the same kind of people the whole time. And I don't know if it's with this help and assistance with these people that you're closing off a cycle with them. So either you're changing people entirely or you're changing the way your connections are. You are with your connections. That sort of thing. Can I get the connections themselves are changing, the nature of your friends or your family or whoever is on this ride of life with you there, Aquarius. Good group though. They're a good group. We've been with them for a long time. Right, the word heartbreak. Something happened, didn't it? There's a schism. Yeah, there was an argument. The Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. Break your little heart. You have to kind of let them go, though. Show a lot of compassion. You have to let them go. It's just causing some conflict over time. Oh, Aquarius, that got heavy there. You know them so long. Okay, can I get the Ace of Wands? Because of this cycle, could be with a parent. Could literally be with your dad. Or it could be with someone who's like a father figure, or maybe you've had to be that kind of father figure to them. And doesn't mean that you're a man. It means, or male. Yeah. We've got the Hierophant in reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. In some ways, this is quite deep and psychological, and I wish I was clarifying. I'm going to put them two at the side. That's quite profound pulling of the energies there. Something they're working against an authority, because this is an authority figure. It is the literal father. He is the Pope. Working against a father figure or something like that. Oh, and it's not done in a way to just be rebellious for rebellion's sake. It's breaking a cycle that probably was not healthy. And you're trying to break it now, Aquarius. Right, can I get the Ace of Wands, please? The Ace of Wands. Oh, you're gonna do it. Six of Wands. You feel great doing it. The Sun and the Hermit. It's all a battle within. This is completely psychological. Battle within. Something's changing. There's something bursting open within you at the minute, Aquarius. Something to do with father wounds, father healing, your expression of masculinity, whether you're male or female, or maybe what kind of males or masculine energies that you draw towards you. All of that is all being questioned. It's coming from the heart, Queen of Cups, about. I'm guessing this is family because, well, father, and it's a group of people you've been with for a long time and part of your soul journey, at least part of your soul family. So it doesn't mean to be, it could be like a deep childhood trauma and wound, or it could be someone from the past that kind of represented that something to you. You're changing that though internally. You're releasing old attachment, old belief systems, old structures, and because you want to feel better, you want to be more free, you want to be more autonomous. You don't want to feel like you're a slave to these feelings you've got pent up that are actually not yours. They're feelings that other people put on you through life experience, probably from being a child, or at least in a relationship in the past or something like that. I wish I was clarifying more. This seems like it needed to be more than a little check-in. This is quite deep. But sorry, Aquarius. We've been following the rules, and you did get 2 bonus cards to confirm that. Okay, right, Aquarius. Let's get some universal advice while Aquarius goes through this transitionary period here. Can we get some advice for Aquarius, please? Universal advice for Aquarius. Whoa. Universal advice for Aquarius, please. Universal advice for Aquarius. Universal advice for Aquarius. 10 of Bows, responsibilities. Yeah. You might have had them on you from young age. Yeah, 6 of Stones in reverse, not equal, give and take. And the 2 of Arrows in reverse. You're trying to open your heart back up, see what it is that you truly want, looking at the type of people you draw in. This is linked to something to with you being an oversharer or an overgiver, Aquarius. You're linking to the way you connect with overt masculinity, or your expression of masculinity, which is basically just is like action, like doing stuff, providing things, making a move, being productive. Those sorts of traits. There's something around that. And we've got the 10 of Wands, which is literally, that's a card. 10 of Wands. Doing stuff, responsibilities, tasks, burdens, things like that. You've been overburdened, and I think you've took on that overburden, some energy, because that's almost something to do with some father wounding, or you proving yourself, or something like that. Well, it doesn't need to be. You can drop it. The universe says you can drop all of this. You've got to focus on you, soften out those energies. You will be victorious in that. Something wonderful is coming in for you for the Ace of Swords, or at least at a time where you're going to feel absolutely empowered. It's going to come from this process, but you are working against some old belief systems and structures here, which is crazy work, Aquarius. And I am so sorry I'm only doing this in a timeless check-in. Usually we get kind of like things pop up because it's a short time span. This is certainly going to take longer than a week, but the process may be happening for you this week. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today, Aquarius, and chilling with me here in the Zen Den. And until next time, take care. Okay, last but certainly not least, we've got our Pisceans, our lovely Pisces people are in the room. Sorry guys, I am just tidying away Aquarius's cards. I'll be right with you, my lovelies. and we'll get straight to your reading. We're doing things a little bit differently this time, Pisces. We are pulling out a pocket archetype first to set the overall tone and vibe of the reading, and then we will jump into the tarot for the details. Okay, anyone, lovely seeing you again, Pisces. Thank you for helping us close off. The time is checking. Okay, can we please get some energies for Pisces, please? What's coming towards Pisces? The Mirror. Oh, a little bit of deep reflection going on. You could also be meeting someone who is like almost like a mirror energy to you as well. So the Mirror, that could be within, could be without. Let's have a look. Okay, can we please get some information on the Mirror for Pisces, please? What does Pisces need to know about the Mirror? What does Pisces need to know about the Mirror? The Mirror for Pisces, please. The Mirror. What does Pisces need to know about the Mirror? The Mirror for Pisces, please. The Mirror. The Mirror. Oh, the Devil. Yeah, I thought so. Someone has come up. I think this is a karmic connection. They tend to pop up, Pisces, mirrors, so we can see what it is we need to heal. Let's see if we've got one of them on our hands. Okay, a few more for Pisces, please. Yeah, that usually happens. 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay. And then the Page of Pentacles, yeah, learning, student, you're learning something new about yourself, something about unprocessed, unhurt, unhealed emotions. It's come as a result of a connection that is acting as a mirror. Okay, can I get the Devil, please? Some more for the Devil. The Moon, yeah, is bringing out all that subconscious stuff, all that subconscious gunk that's blocking you energetically. The purpose of this connection is to get all that out. Okay, yeah, Knight of Wands, burn it away. And the 10 of Wands, yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard. Yeah, it's a hard one, that one. Totally worth it in the end, but hard. You're trying to get through it as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work, Pisces. I mean, I like that you're facing it head on, I do. But you just got to, it's just going to last as long as it lasts. You're getting a bit impatient with the process. It lasts as long as it lasts. If you try and rush through it, it means you're not doing it, and you'll just end up repeating the lesson again. You might as well just ride it through. However, some communications coming in for you in the very near future, in the next couple of days. I won't even say this takes a whole week. Queen of Swords, someone, something, maybe even you, wants to say something to another energy. That's the 8 of Wands and also the 3 of Wands. This is another energy moving towards you. It's unexpected, but you still have things left unsaid to them. So you're going to get your opportunity to say it. Some way they hurt you or disappointed you. The universe is circling them back around. It's part of this process of mirroring that you're going with this other energy. It's bringing up all sorts of stuff for you, which is really healing. It's really good because you have to bring something up in order to be able to know it's there to heal it. And this is when you start that process. Can we get the Page of Pentacles, please, for Pisces? The Page of Pentacles for Pisces. You've got your moon as well. It's a Scorpio moon, but it's also Pisces in that moon as well. Okay, we've got the 4 of, yeah, that's it, the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and then the 2 of Cups. So that's the connection itself. Made you go into your head and draw out a lot of things that you've been, I don't want to say you've been ignoring. Maybe some of you have been purposefully ignoring some difficult energies, memories, unprocessed traumas, because it's hard to process them. It is difficult. Some of you may not have even known that those wounds were there to begin with. But as a result of meeting whoever this is, it's given you an opportunity, or at least triggered you into unpacking these traumas one by one, putting them on the table and looking at them finally, and saying, okay, what are we going to do with these? Studying them, where did they come from? How did I develop them over time? What can I do about it? How can I make sure that they're healed and they no longer disturb me? That's the Page of Pentacles. Factors in Page energies telling me that this is new for you. You may have done this over other things in the past. I'm not saying that you've never healed before, but like this is a recent round of healing for you. Okay, can we and probably some new emotions and things that you didn't realise were there or had been buried down. Can we get some universal advice, please, for Pisces? Universal advice for Pisces, please. Universal advice for Pisces. Universal advice. Yeah, the 8 of Bows, you get some spark of inspiration. The 9 of Stones, which is tradition. That's also about managing yourself, your resources, looking fine and fancy there. And then you've got strength in reverse. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's going to be times that it's going to feel so difficult that you can't do it. You can do it. You've got the Nine of Stones. That's the universe telling you you're more than capable of doing this. The Nine of Stones is brutal self-independence and self-sufficiency, but also in this card of tradition, it's just a man like chilling. You know, he's just a natural at it. And that's where you are, Pisces. The Ace of Bows, a big, strong, energetic force moving towards you, probably to help you out on this healing process. But in this Strength in reverse is if someone even comes to lighten the load for you, or you basically, it's disbelief in yourself, which is only going to harm you or slow you down. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Kind of heavy one. I've had a couple of heavy ones on the tail end of these readings, and I wish I was clarifying them because it seems like this just was in need and deserved a bigger reading. But I'm not clarifying today. That's kind of all I've got, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much, Pisces, for joining me in the Zen Den. I love having your energy here as usual, and please give the video a thumbs up if it resonated with you, and let me know in the comments below as well. I'm always chilling out down there, Pisces. Let me know what's going on with you, and until next time, guys, take care. Okay, we are back in the room. Thank you so much, everyone. We have done everybody's readings. I'm just going to do a closing reading now. We're just going to do a little 3-card pull on top of a archetype, just to keep the vibe going, and just do a collective overall reading just to shut this down. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Spirit for presiding over these readings today. We love you as always, Spirit. Thank you very much. Okay, right, give them a shuffle. See what's coming towards all of you. Just to close off the reading, any final words from Spirit? So I'll take all of them. We've got a bit of time. So we've got, the self. Yeah, okay. The vessel, which is kind of what the self is, right? Are we not just a spiritual vessel? Are we humans having a spiritual experience, or are we a spirit having a human experience? I believe I'm the latter. And then we've got the prayer. Yeah, always ask for help from the divine. It doesn't interfere unless you ask, because you're basically in the driver's seat here, right? And then we've got the womb. We've got that really early on in the readings. Things take a little bit of time to incubate. We're always changing. We're always birthing new things. There's always endings. There's always new beginnings. Nothing stays the same forever, guys. And then we have the tear. Yeah, it hurts when things go, but that's part of the healing process. It's the tear is the gateway between then and now, right? They happen in the present moment. Catalyst for emotions. It's a way of releasing all of that out of you. So don't worry about that, guys. Those tears, let them flow. Let them flow. Okay, can we get a little bit of tarot on those messages, please? Any final advice from tarot, please? Final advice of collective from tarot, from Spirit, from the guides from the universe. Any final messages, please, from tarot for the... There we go, yeah. They know, yeah, emotionally heavy, yeah. But you don't really see everything. There are victories on the horizon. So while you're inwards feeling sad about things, there are things going on in your external environment that the universe is doing for you that you can't even see. Where you are today is going to be vastly different from where you are this time next year, or the year after, or in 5 years' time. But there is victory, Six of Wands, victory on the other side. Everything the universe does for you is for your best interests. All the people we lose out of our lives is because they weren't any good for you, or they could not continue on the next journey, or they needed to walk their own path, and you'll be empowered from doing that, from letting them go, releasing, and moving on. Okay then, everyone, thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Den. I love your energy here as usual. If the readings resonated with you, then let me know in the comments below. And until next time, guys, take care.